Hi there, it's Debo Cox from DeboCox.com. I hope everybody's doing well today. Today we're going to talk a little bit about tuning the bass using harmonics. If you're not familiar with what a harmonic is, it's a note that's played on the bass without fretting the note traditionally. The way that you play a harmonic is you pluck the string sharply, either using a pick or the end of your finger. If you're going to use your finger, I find it works a little bit better if you play back by the bridge. And then using the index finger, the pad of your index finger or the pad of one of your other fingers, you place it above the fret wire on the bass. For our purposes, we're going to be using the 5th and the 7th fret, but we'll get more into that in a minute. What you're going to do is you're going to just lightly place the pad of your finger on the string, not using enough force to fret the note totally, but just kind of pressing lightly down on it, and then you're going to pluck the string. And when you do, you're going to get that tone right there. You're going to get, it's a harmonic of the vibrating string, and it'll happen in a lot of different places on the neck, and you can experiment with that. But like I said, for our purposes, we're just going to use the 5th and the 7th fret. So experiment with that. Let's try it at the 5th fret on each string. First of all, the E string, then the A string, and then D, and G. You can hear I'm out of tune because I've got it detuned for our exercise. But anyway, let's try this now. What we're going to do is I'm going to go up to a keyboard player, guitar player, and I'm going to get a reference tone. Say the note that we're going to tune the entire instrument and the band to. For our purposes, let's make it an E because that's where we'll start on the bass. So I get my note from the keyboard player, it's an E, and I tune my low E string to that note. Sounds good? Okay. Now what I want to do is get the rest of my instrument in tune with that string. And the way that I'm going to do that is I'm going to pop a harmonic on the 5th fret of the E string. Alright? And next I'm going to pop a harmonic on the 7th fret of the A string. If you notice, those notes are almost identical. And here's the way that we're going to tell the difference. We're going to pop them both at the same time. And as you can tell, there's quite a bit of movement. It sounds like kind of a cycling kind of thing going on. Since we know that the E string is in tune with what we want, we're going to make adjustments to the A string, okay? And we're going to tighten that A string up or loosen it just a little bit until those oscillations stop. All right, so here's the way it works. Listen. You see the oscillations slowing down? We keep making minor tweaks until we've got the notes completely stopped. Now those two strings are in tune. Alright, so we continue up the neck. Now we're going to pop a harmonic on the 5th fret of the A string and do the 7th fret of the D string. Tell that one's way out, okay? So I'm going to keep tuning up. I might have to pop it again. Alright. Now the oscillations have stopped in those two strings, so that means they're identical. Now I'm just move up again to the G string. So I'm going to pop my harmonic on the 5th fret of the D and the 7th fret of the G. And they actually sound like they're in tune. And a quick listen verifies to me that now I've got everything in tune. This is a great method for using if you're in a noisy environment. Say you can't hear the low notes and the low register enough to tell if you're out of tune. You pop these harmonics and it's a lot more evident that you're out of tune. You can hear the cycling. It's just a really easy way to tune, and I highly recommend it. Of course, use an electronic tuner if you got it. Anybody can tune with an electronic tuner. It's kind of the de facto standard, the way to do it. But if you want to double check your tuner or you want to tune to a slightly different pitch, then this is the way to go using harmonics. Thanks for watching the video today. Please subscribe and also leave me some comments, okay? It's good to hear from you guys. Hope everything's going well, and keep it in the pocket till next time. Thanks.